for God's sake, Belle. Why do you pour milk all over the floor? Is this for another of those funny bits for Instagram? Am I going to have to clean this up again? For God's sake. Part 1. Sliding in the DMs. Well guys, I stepped up the quality a little bit from last time. We're using some real epic cameras now. Dank quality, 60 FPS, Gangnam style. Previously on the Jedraw's channel, I made a video about Belle Delphine. I then posted a brief clip to all of my social media accounts advertising the video. After a day, the video got 1,000 views on YouTube, so I decided to post another clip from the video on my socials, but this time I tagged Belle Delphine on Instagram. Little did I know that she would then actually DM me about the video. Yeah right, like that ever happened. I watched your whole video you did. It's amazing. Excuse me, Belle. No fricks or hex on my Christian channel, please. Thank you. WTFFF. Also, I need to make my playlists on private. WTF. Ah ha ha ha. By the way, guys, I checked and she hasn't privatized the playlists yet. Thank God. I mean, honestly, I couldn't live without Poo playlist number 3. There are some absolute bangers in there. She then goes on to say, but yee, that's the funniest vid I've watched that somebody's done of me. Well, thank you very much, Belle.
Oh my god, guys, it's clearly fake! Oh, it's clearly fake!
Says a bunch of people when I posted the screenshot of her DMs. But no, it is real.
D-Sauce, Jed here. Today, I'm going to be explaining how this is not fake. I repeat, not fake. So first, we're going to, well, actually, I can't really prove that this isn't fake because it was a DM. So, in theory, only Belle and Jed can actually access it.
Aha! And that's where you're at least slightly wrong, my dear friend. If you go onto my Instagram and then the post and then likes, you can scroll down and see that Belle has liked the post, therefore implying that the DMs are in fact real. Oh, and she also commented on this post.
I don't mean to be rude, but actually, that doesn't prove anything. The DMs could still be fake.
Okay, well, f you then. They're real. And I'm actually quite surprised that she ever saw my video, to be honest. Surely such a large account on Instagram would get hundreds or thousands of likes and tag notifications every day. So it's really a miracle that she ever saw my post. It's also weird to think about someone with 1.5 million followers ever messaging a small little boy like me with around 300 followers on Instagram. Part 2. Patreon is cool. If she gave out more personal lewd photos to the people who paid for them, wouldn't those people just post them to the internet just to exploit her? Those people could use the photos they paid for and sell it for a higher price. And the more photos people post, the more the world already sees her and the more people will get bored. And that's exactly why she's never going to make any. It's all about the tease. It's all about the fantasy and dreaming of this dream girl who you're never even gonna shake hands with, let alone smash. She already gets literally thousands per month. She hides it on Patreon, so you don't know how much money she gets. Here's a section from a really long comment Belle left on someone's video about her. Patreon is a platform for content creators of all aspects. It has many different categories, one including adult photography. So Patreon is, in my opinion, a very good platform for whatever it is I do. Apart from the creator of Patreon says it's not for
so it's not always illegal things. Sometimes it's just things that we don't want on Patreon, like totally legal. Totally okay if you want to do that. If you want to do it elsewhere, fine. But
can't do it on Patreon.
You can't do it on Patreon. Is that the new slogan, mate?
And it's not because, like, it's bad. It's just we don't want on Patreon. That's not why. That's not the mission of the company. The mission of the company is to help creators.
Oh, okay, I understand, mate. The mission of the company is to help creators, just like YouTube did by taking away their money. By the way, guys, this is a public call out to Mr. Patreon. I dare you to respond to this video, or else I will delete my Patreon that has 0 patrons. I swear I'll do it. By the way, I know this is getting a bit off topic now, but I just found this. It's called an open letter to Patreon, and it's about wanting adult content to be allowed on Patreon. It's quite interesting. I'll leave the link down below if you want to read it. Part 3, question time. People totally can just look up. I see this comment a lot, but it isn't me, which is why people want it. I mean, it becomes meaningless, but when it's from your crush, it's like gold dust. At least I think that's the logic behind it, lol. Who would have guessed? Belle actually knows what she's doing and is very smart person. Wow, very cool. Obviously, I don't hate Belle. I mean, if I could get $500 for sending someone a letter, then trust me, I would put that on my Patreon. By the way, any millionaires or billionaires or anyone with loads of money watching this, I will happily send you a letter for the low price of $500 per item. Belle says on her Patreon that she'll send you a trinket with the letter, but honestly, I'd go a level up. I'll send you like a plastic ring or a bracelet or a necklace or something. Just give me money, okay? Also, to all the incel virgin cucks watching this video, I bet you're jealous of me, aren't you? Getting a DM from Belle? Yeah, that's got to be at least £500 value. I'm not getting a letter, I'm not getting a trinket, but I got a DM, mate. That's got to be worth something on the black market. Part 4, bonus memes. Yo bro, can anybody get Belle Delphine private pics? DM me on Instagram. Here are some of her leaked snaps. Thanks lol. Lol, I am sure a hacker can do that for you, but is it worth it? Dude, I saw a picture of her butt with her butterful junk showing.
Butterful.
For $500 it should be, so I could hit it from the back. 200 or more, I better be getting to smash. Dude, this cannot be real. Someone legit made a GoFundMe to raise $2,500 to pay for Belle's Patreon. Funds will be used to buy the best tier available for Belle Delphine, and all content will be shared via Reddit. Worst part is 42 people actually donated to this. Now it's time to release the spirit.
I have a gift for you, my darling. I bow down to my leader, Belle, and present you with this kiss. May I forever give you what you need, whether it be likes, comments, or money on Patreon. I will always screen record your Snapchats for fear that you may unfriend me if I screenshot. Thank you, Belle, for all you've given me over these past few weeks. Let your spirit be free.
Hey Belle, if you're watching, please stop pouring milk on the floor in my kitchen. It's not helpful. Thanks.
Butterful junk showing.